to take it over Dry.
Or even Zeluxry, who got knocked out really early, that was supposed to meet Dry.
Yeah.
Dry ended up fighting against Troll instead. We go into game one, our winner semis match here.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Alright. So the game starts off, Dry gets the first weapon. Diakou is playing Cassidy again. Let's see how that works out for him.
So the bomb goes down, nearly runs into Daikou's face. He picks it up once again. Picking up the spirit, just nice sidelight, D-light. Tries to go for an air fall, but doesn't jump up as Diakou is able to dodge out of the way and gets the guns, goes for that cider, but Diakou losing out on these trades is Dry. Waits out Daikou's cast. He tries to go for an end, like gets hit by that neutral light. Nares and dares coming up from Diakou, and a D-light Sarah will connect as he brings the recovery out. Diakou nearly killing Dry off the top, but Queen Eye is a little too high with defense for that, as the Katars and still a crazy string coming out from Diakou.
Yeah, and I mean, it puts Dry into kill percent. Diakou going really deep to try and get that kill, but doesn't find it. That might be it. He just hits the ground pound. Okay.
Goes for that side sig. Diakou tries to go for the side air as well as the down sig comes out. D-light picked up by Dry as Dry's trying to do something to end the stock from Diakou. And that might do it. It
Daikou's
does.
dead, yeah.
Wow, that downer not even allowing Diakou to get his jumps back as he kills him off the bottom of the map with the Katars and takes the lead. As the recovery comes out, still doesn't kill, however. Mine goes high. Dry avoids it, doesn't even come near that end sig from Diakou, but the Slider will connect as Dry trying desperately to recover.
And Diakou trying desperately to find a kill on a Dry, but it's just not coming. Finds the Gravy Cancel neutral sig. It's so hard to approach a Cassidy off stage when she has guns, because she has the Nair option and the neutral sig option.
Stomp scoop into Nair comes out from Diakou as, wow, Dry goes for really high up Nair recovery, and a Nair lands on the Diakou once again. Side sig sends him to the island. He's low on jumps, but he dodges back, gets the jumps back. Down air comes out, and neutral sig is actually punished by Dry as Dry tries to go in for a downer. Neutral light comes in from Diakou, and Diakou goes for a recovery read, doesn't connect, and Dry waits out of the way of that down sig. Could have side sig punished actually and probably killed. As the downer comes out, Diakou brought below the island. It comes out, Dry gets a ground pound. Side sig into the island. That kills!
That kills,
wow!
Yeah. Cassidy only has 4 defense. Remember, folks.
Is something to consider. He has high attack index, but who else? And Cassidy. Those side airs. I can try to keep the lead against Daikou's Cassidy. He gets a nice neutral light, dodges out of the way of that recovery, and Diakou is putting out signatures that are just getting hard punished.
Yeah, and he's gonna get punished again from that. I mean, at this point, Daikou's finally gets the kill, but he's in kill percent. He has to take this stock almost perfectly if he wants to take this game.
Right, tossing out a recovery, gets a nice nair, spike ball, goes towards Diakou as he finds a downer, and a D-light Sarah comes out Dry. Trying his best, whatever he can with that nair.
Uh-oh.
Oh, recovery comes out,
wow.
actually clips Dry as he's waiting out all the jumps from Diakou, and Diakou hits his head on the bottom of the stage. Dangerous there's a nair connects. Diakou dangerously close to being killed by any car aerial here as a down stick comes out. Dry. Patiently for Diakou to do something. Daikou's waiting for a weapon spot, I suppose, but makes it back to the stage, picks up the guns. Nair comes out, tries to go for a second nair, and the sidelight having a crazy amount of knockback, and a Seer will do it.
Cider will kill, yeah. He did pretty good that stock. It looked like he suddenly turned on his, oh, I'm losing, I should try switch, but he turned it on after he was in kill percent on the last stock. Daikou's gonna stick with Cassidy. I mean, his hammer play was not doing very high, but when he had those guns, he looked really solid. So I have to imagine he's gonna be just sticking to the guns as much as possible this game and try to pick this game up, because I didn't see anything happen with the hammer against Dry. It was too slow.
Here we go into the Great Hall. A little bit different than 20. I think a lot of the kills that Dry did, wow, Saren to Nair coming out. A lot of the kills that he did get was a lot because of the map that he was on, so it's going to be interesting to see whether or not this makes a difference. But Dry already kind of succeeding in this game right now as he finds a lot of damage with Diakou, brings him basically crazy. Has to get another Saren, that will do it. Diakou on the side of the stage nearly recovers into a side sig, and Dry chasing Diakou all across the map.
Yeah, you saw how like Diakou got stuck with the hammer like multiple times in a row, and he just tossed it away. He doesn't even want to try anymore. He waited for the guns, and now that he has them, he's going for standard gun spacing gameplay. And it seems to be working good enough to keep even at least.
Ooh, that down sig actually hitting with the very last hitbox, and the recovery will just catch Dry in the air. Diakou doing all of that work with guns alone as he picks up the hammer. Is now ready to give this weapon a shot.
So yeah, I guess now that he has the lead, he's willing to use the... Jeez. Cool little neutral sig read from Dry, but doesn't catch. Gets the Sair, takes a bomb. That's a good trade for Diakou. He's okay with that. And plus he's got a high chance to get a pair of guns next time he picks up. Yeah. Actually he had a guaranteed chance. So, looking really good for Diakou. He's got Dry and orange already.
Usually comes out N-Sig as well as Dry. Trying to go with the recovery. Ooh, trying to put out an N-Sig there, but the recovery will kill once again. Diakou just getting these recovery kills with the guns, making it look quite easily, and he picks up the hammer again, willing to... Okay, he's... 4 neutralites, brings him slowly across the side of the stage. He goes for a weapon toss instead of a little bit more damage. Gets that scoop into Nair, but the Nair doesn't get a jump off of it, but doesn't matter. Multiple downers. Dry is just kind of getting hit by everything from Diakou right now. Wow. That's like 3 downers in a row. Side air. Gosh, what is happening this game?
Daikou's just hit 4 dares. That's what happened. And the ground pound. And probably another one. It doesn't quite connect. That one will. Wow.
So,
okay.
Whether it was a playstyle switch or the map switch, whatever it was, Diakou made that game incredibly convincing. Dry almost looked like he was being
that
brought
last stock
into the moves.
Yeah, it almost looked like Dry just stopped trying for that last stock. He's sort of submitted.
Because I wasn't seeing attacks, I was just sort of seeing him like kind of move around, and Diakou was just like, alright, here's a dare, there's a dare, let me just bring you into kill percent. Step on you with my feet, dive beneath the map.
2, 1,
and this is definitely the map that Dry prefers. I mean, this is what we saw Dry and Frost play on their entire set, all 3 games. I feel like it's just a Frost favorite. And of course, Frost liking to play on the one snow-themed map in Brawlhalla. Makes sense. Dry going for the recovery. Diakou puts the bomb down, he dodges out of the way. If that was a mine, that would have been pretty decent amount of damage. But he dodges out of the way of that sideline, but Diakou getting a nice scoop in the Nair, tries to go for another scoop follow-up as a weapon toss comes up and Dry. Finds a falling Nair into downsig. Downsig doesn't connect, however, and Diakou gives a crazy combo. They gets punched by that ground pound, but they're exchanging moves rather evenly here. As a GC sidelight from Dry actually punches Diakou. Daikou's hitting his head, but Dry goes.
He's doing it on purpose, dude.
Explain that.
He does it on purpose because it makes, whenever you see someone bump their head on the bottom, like you hear how you're reacting every time it happens. Right. That's the subconscious reaction of anyone who plays the game. And so he goes down there, he hits his head once, he still has like 3 options left to get back on stage, but he has a hammer with the recovery. So if they go deep to try to punish the hitting his head, he hits a recovery and he has a gimp opportunity. It's something I've seen him go for a lot, actually. It's a really cool little bait that you can go for.
And unfortunately doesn't work out as Dry seems to be quite interesting. Dry getting the first kill action with that recovery as he...
Oh, he's going for the combo, the hammer combo that I love so much. I hope he gets it at least once today.
Well, we'll to see whether or not he's going to even make it through this winner's semis match. He's trying to get these recovery kills, and the downsig will do it. Diakou evens it up 2-2, and let's see whether or not he sticks to the gun. No, he wants to use the hammer. Neutral sig comes out. Diakou trying to do a little bit more damage here since the weapon toss. Neutral light comes out, goes for that chase dodge neutral sig, and it actually works out. It's Dry.
I don't get the point of gravy cancel neutral sig. It comes out slower, does half as much damage as the normal neutral air. But yeah, that was a massive game. Okay.
Diakou made quick work of that stock as he just took him off stage after a stomp. Wow.
Yeah, that was a string that he was fishing for in the first stock too. He
right. Okay, tosses the mine on the island, just casually lands on it. He goes for a GCN stick, but Diakou is on fire here with this hammer now.
Yeah, Daikou's just going off really hard.
Finally comes up from Cassidy. Downsig as well, just carries him. What? He tries to go for the ground pound finish. That was crazy. Using that downsig in a string. Dry is just kind of... Well, okay, he gets that ground pound.
So Dry can still win this.
Well, the mine goes down, and he tosses another mine up. Turns the explosives not being kind to Dry here, but he goes for that N-Sig. Diakou doesn't get hit by it, but it was a good read nonetheless, and a downer comes out. Dry bringing Diakou into the yellow. Pulls on the guitars. Diakou actually recovers really high and uses a lot of his jumps. Ground pound being brought up by Dry. Diakou trying to... downsig. Wow. Hits on the edge of that island. That's spacing perfect into a weapon toss, and Diakou ends that with style.